writing, so it's kind of your responsibility to adjust yourself and like adapt to your environment.
This habit of mine came from the Frame Rates for Success article, which basically stated responsibility is the ability for you, an individual, to take ownership for your actions and understand your consequences, which basically plays back into a role of our examples, like with plagiarism and citing and everything, because if you don't take responsibility in citing, or that ultimately leads you to academic suicide.
Right.
The examples came from the pirate papers. I actually found two examples. One was a paper that dealt with citing. There was a lot of in-text citing within the paper, so that was a way that we thought was good responsibility to have. The other example was target audience. This paper in particular very well depicted the way their audience, and wrote suggesting that their audience was clear. They were speaking to high school students, and what the transition was from high school to college. So
that's important, because like you can't get frustrated if you can't, like, because of the way the college teacher teaches or anything. It's your responsibility to kind of adapt to it and like learn to cope with how they teach in order for you to be successful in the classroom.
What was our second one in the class we were talking about? Oh yeah, and then responsibility as in like adapting to life as a college student. Obviously that's something that's very difficult. We were looking at the e-portfolio. Do you guys know all of it? I don't have it in front of me, but we were looking at an e-portfolio, and she was just talking about different adjustments in note-taking in the classroom and stuff like that, and different habits of mine as far as like studying goes for tests and the responsibility that a student holds now in college from all those aspects as well, not just like adapting to college writing, but as far as like note-taking applies to college writing and all, like your sufficient note-taking will like show in your college writing as well, as long as you put the time in, put the effort in, like that you should be in college.
Also, most of the habits of mind and outcome tie into responsibility, like flexibility and creativity, kind of like building blocks that lead up to responsibility from what we've read.
As well as metacognition as well. Metacognition can be used as well, because it's a writer's responsibility to look at his work and reflect on what he did, and then be able to say, oh, this is what I can do better next time as a writer, or oh, this is what I did well, and I can build upon my ideas and my makes and what I did. So it's important to use metacognition as well, and responsibility to be able to reflect on what you did as a writer and how you can improve your writing.
Okay, and then to earn our badge, you have to exhibit all of these things we just talked about, like not plagiarizing, adapting to the situation, and like completing your work on time.
And I guess earning this credit proves that you have shown to be a responsible college writer and exhibit classroom behaviors that are particular to this classroom.
Do you want us to talk about the rhetorical situations as well a little bit?
Do you think it's important to understanding responsibility?
Kind of.
Sure.
A little bit. Well, I mean, when we were talking about like rhetorical strategies, and like one of them was strategies, right? Strategies. So like, I don't know, like in high school I didn't do a lot of group works, but in this make, like we started off with the automaton, and the automaton, it was kind of like our like responsibility to break up the work evenly and to be able to like assign responsibilities. Oh, okay, if you're good at cutting cardboard, then you do that. If you're better at drawing, then you do that. Like, it's kind of our responsibility to strategize and give everybody else their jobs, so that it could be done like in an efficient way and be like done as quick as possible in like in a fashionable manner. Another one was like contextualize. So when we were contextualizing responsibility, we would put in context and give people examples on how they can become responsible within college writing. So our contextualized examples would be like note taking. And then another one would be like being diligent and handing your assignments in on time. So stuff like that would like apply to the rhetorical strategies and stuff like that.